Welcome, welcome to the Gemtalk podcast. You know, the place where you want to be, the place where the cool kids hang, you know. I am one of your illustrious hosts. My name is Shaq, also known as Hugh. My fellow podcasters, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Connie. Nice to meet you guys if you're here with us.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Eris. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to talk about today.
Weekend.
We're doing school. We're doing school. Can't complain.
Okay. That's good. That's always a blessing. First topic of the day is, how should we attack life?
What? What you mean in particular? What? Because that's a lot of different avenues of things. Realistically,
Take the question and however you deem, whatever answer you deem reasonable for that question, go with it.
like you gotta.
Okay, so I'll answer it first. So I think that with life, you need to attack it with purpose. You need to be moving with knowing what you want to do, not just doing things just for doing its sake. Like, there should always be a purpose to what you're doing. You should always have a motivation, a structure. Like, just live life with purpose. Like, that's how I view attacking life. Not just like going through it all willy-nilly and just, you know?
Okay, if I had to say something about that, a lot of people have a lot of different ideas, and if you're gonna attack one of those ideas, you just need to attack it, lock in, and stick with it realistically. And yeah, that's really about it. And the thing I would say is that, you know, if you do make a mistake or you fail, whatever the case may be, just know that it's like obviously a learning lesson. You messed up, but you know what to do for the next time so you can correct your mistakes.
Okay.
What you got?
You know, I do agree with you. Well, she said you should attack life with purpose, but for most people, it takes them time to realize what that purpose is. That's why you find people like trial and error not really working out, or some people are just consistently repeating the same pattern. But even with having a purpose, you still need to be disciplined within yourself. I think like that's what truly life is about, to even achieve your purpose of what you want. So I do agree with you as well. Like, we do need a purpose, but it does take some people some time. And it does take some time to even create discipline in our own lives to understand that purpose.
Okay. Another part of it that I would add to it as well is, and we had this discussion a long time ago, is like with people that with having children, like you should have a child. I believe a child should be planned. Yes, we know majority of children are not planned. Majority of children are mistakes.
You know why they say that though, right? As far as like there's never a right time, because no one knows what they're truly doing. It's just that when you plan it, it's a lot easier because there's less things you would have to worry about, in my opinion.
Okay, so then let's simplify it then. Then let's just say financially, you should not have a child before you are financially ready to do it. Yes, I understand. I agree that. Well, I don't know if I necessarily agree. I get the whole.
If you say that, you're saying then people should be having sex.
They should always use a condom.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you should be always using a condom unless you have like different types of like certain scenarios. Maybe her tubes are tied, so you don't have to use one, or the case may be. But for the most part, yeah, if you're not ready to have a child and you know you can't afford it, the hard thing to do is it's funny to say that the hard thing to do is to practice safe sex. Because I get it. I'm a man. Like, condom sex is trash. Like, I get it. Like, it takes away mad feelings. So I understand. But yeah, we should. That's living life with purpose. It's right there. It's like, or attacking life in a certain way. It's like, all right, I know I can't afford to have a kid right now. So as much as I want to get up and hug guts with no raincoat on, I'm gonna put this raincoat on. This is the responsible thing to do. But you know, it's easier said than done.
So I just say that.
But that's also called discipline, like you said, right? You gotta have discipline, right? So,
basically, what you're saying is, if you make a certain amount, don't do it.
For sure.
100%.
If you are making a very low amount, yes,
Well, there's not only low amount. If you're not gonna sacrifice, if you're not ready to make sacrifices, don't have a child. If you're not financially stable at all, or may not have the support, if you're not ready to make certain sacrifices, then you're not ready to have a kid. Because you have to put your child first, like their emotions, their feelings. And sometimes they may require that mother to put themselves in a predicament where they may feel low because they have to spend majority of their time with their child and they're not probably able to work. It does get depressing for them. So I'll say that if you can't make sacrifices, for your child, then don't have a kid. If you're not really not ready to be like selfless, then don't do it.
I'm so happy you said that because then I recently had this conversation at my cousin's birthday party with two young women where we were talking about like what sacrifices you should make if you have a child and want to sacrifice. I think once you have a child, it's no longer about you.
Yeah.
It's like no longer about you. So the scenario that I gave them was, let's say you and your significant other just, yeah, it's not like there's no bad blood. It's just, we've been together for 30 years or whatever. We have children. The children are not 18. They're not of age yet, but we just fell out of love. So would you then be like, okay, let's divorce, and now the kids have to grow up with two different households, or would you be willing to sacrifice your happiness or sacrifice the whole like I have to be happy with my significant other in order to raise these kids? Are you willing to sacrifice that, or you're like, nah, we got to get a divorce because I can't fake it?
Well, I think about like how not just my parents, but like other families as well, especially back in their generation, they try to make it work. Even if it really wasn't ideal, they try to make it work, not just for themselves, but for the family. So nowadays, no one does that anymore. But, I think it makes more sense to make it work because you gain to benefit more to help that kid out, in my opinion. But, that's just in retrospect. Like, no one knows how to handle, life when it comes to handling kids and whatnot. For all you know, the kid you might have a disability. Disability pop out. Now you have to now handle the kid with disability. You have to handle, let's say, your significant other. Now they might be stressed out because they may be taking a more responsible role. You know what I mean? When it comes to that. And then, they could do a back and forth kind of thing where, arguments might happen and then, things that shouldn't be said could be said, just because of that situation. But, no one knows how to handle it. It's just you got to do it, play it by ear. And I say plan for it. And for planning does make it a lot easier, and it takes away half of the stress of having a kid. So
Okay, where you land on this, Connor?
I wanted to add on from what when you was like, it's not about the women, it's about the children. I do agree, but I also want to add on to where it's about not dragging the child within your life. The things that you go through, the scenario that you talk about, the divorce of the relationship. It's about not dragging your child through what you go through in life. Because children are so innocent, they don't know nothing at all. So also making these sacrifices, it's about, am I dragging my child emotionally with me in life? And how do I separate the two? I think that's one thing about sacrifices. It comes down to which one do you pick? And that's when you determine, okay, is it selfish or selfless?
So are you saying that in most cases people wouldn't be willing to, like, let's say, pretend to be happy just so that the child has the opportunity to grow up with both parents?
I do know some women that are still married because they don't want to drag their child through it.
Okay. Well, one of the young ladies specifically, she, well, you know what? I won't even really like get too much into that, but we will have her on, so I'll let her like express more of what she was getting into. But she had a first-hand experience with a woman that went through it like that, where she like sacrificed herself for the kids just so that they could have both parents. Because in my opinion, I think that the child always turns out better when you have both parents. Now, don't get me wrong, you have people who grow up with just a single mom or single dad, and they turn out fine. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but the stats show that the children who grow up with both parents, they just have a better chance at being successful in life. I'll give you an extreme example. I admit it's extreme. Take someone like LeBron, single parent, but look what he became. It's an extreme example, but he's just one of those cases of I grew up with just one mom, and I turned out to be fucking outstanding. I'm one of those once in a generation type of people, but...
Okay, for your lighter. I'm sorry to cut you off.
You don't have no way.
I do, but I'm a woman, so...
What does that mean?
I got out of the bag, and I just shoved everything in there, so I've been searching and searching. I couldn't find the lighter, and I've been looking for years. Not that I was blunt, but it was the lighter.
That's not gonna be.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
I shouldn't have lit this one. I should have lit this one. No, it's not go. No, I ain't worried about it. Last time we did this, she ain't take my lighter. Plus, I be on it.
I don't take lighters. I'm sorry, everybody take lighters.
See how you lied right there? That's it.
Everybody take lighters, but not intentionally. It's like, oh, I have the lighter. Put it in my pocket.
I don't believe it. I just can't believe it. Why? Why do this? Why? Just return the lighter. You done? Light the one.
From what my cousin says, he chalks it up to we don't take each other's lighters. It's just like you're just used to if you're a smoker taking a lighter and putting it in your pocket.
Yeah.
But nah, fuck that nigga. Give me my lighter, nigga. Fuck is you doing? You see my shit got swag to it. Oh, you take it. Taking my lighter.
Let me tell you some shit. One of my mans, his body. Right? Well, hear me out. One of my mans, right? He has a clip attachment to his belt for the lighter. So you gotta return it.
That's so deep.
It's stupid, but I don't blame him after a while, you know?
I mean, I'm taking my lighter, nigga.
Mm.
Fuck is you doing? Alright, so let's move on. After this one, Connie, we'll swing it to you for your topic.
I wanted to talk about, because we thought we're so into like everything else that goes on in the world besides ourselves. You know, like why are we so more into celebrities' life than our own?
It's entertainment.
Why can't we find the entertainment within our lives and that where it's able to push us to do more for ourselves rather than stay where we at? Most people, also when I say stay where we at, I feel like most people are really comfortable in where they live, what they do, and the people they interact with, but they complain so much. So they know so much about these celebrities. They know who they slept with, who they baby daddy.
Because it's, like I said, it's more entertainment purposes. It's there to entertain you. So obviously you get enjoyment from finding out what this person or who this person or whatever they doing. It's just entertainment purposes. So realistically speaking, if they want to watch it, that's because they choose to. It's like, it's no different than you watching a Netflix show, realistically speaking. It's just that's what you choose to do with your time. Now, if you ask me why can't they use their time with adults, then that's a question you got to ask that specific person or whatever they got going on, realistically.
I think that for one, their lives are in the public so you can see them. Like our lives, like I don't know what y'all are going through. Like unless you tell me, I can't see visually what you're going through behind closed doors.
Yeah, I'll never know.
So I think that that's like the first thing. Their lives are just out there into the public and it's there for everybody to see. As far as, because you had something different to it, which was why don't we motivate ourselves? You said, why don't we motivate ourselves to do better or something like that along those lines?
Or find the motivation.
Well, I guess most people just get complacent. It's easy to just get complacent and just get used to the lifestyle that you have. Like and honestly, some people don't want to be like the people whose lives are in the public. Some people just want to be like, I'll make my little $60K a year and I'm fine. Like I'm chilling. Like not everybody wants to aspire to be great.
To be top 100%. Well, you don't need all that to be happy. Happiness comes in like different forms.
Yeah.
So you don't need all that. But if you want to be top dog or top 1% or whatever you want to call it, top 10%, then that's on that person. And if they don't feel like happy, then that's within them. How much times have you seen a person go for a job that's not in their field, they go make the money, and they're invisible as hell, realistically?
I think happiness comes from within self, first and foremost.
That's right.
So like I think it does definitely come from within you yourself. I think most people are just complacent and just cool with just like. But some people it doesn't. I mean, I think it depends on like what your lifestyle is like.
No, I went to this party last night.
Tell us about it. How'd it go?
Oh, yeah. It's fun time. All right, so boom. Saturday night, 8 o'clock, he's getting ready.
8 o'clock, I was there at 8 o'clock. I was actually there. My homegirl is one of those girls who likes to be on time, so she was not playing that.
She what?
Yes, she is. She was not playing that.
What are you implying?
She listening to you too?
No.
Okay, that might be it. He's supposed to be there like at least fashionably late, at least 2 hours, 3 hours.
I forgot the artist name that we was going to see. And I know her song. I just can't.
Let's try to smell this before. I don't know. Whoa. That's all the hemp is on that. Pause.
Got there at 8 o'clock. We pre-game. Rolled a couple of splits before we got there. Had a drink. We had a drink already made to go there. It was 10 minutes from my house, which was great.
Okay.
Got there, smoked, and it was great vibe. It was R&B concert. It was playing good music. I basically either I got too drunk, too high. I had 2 spliffs and I had a drink. I didn't finish my drink. I threw my drink out before I entered. And in the midst of it, I felt lightheaded. So I had to go sit down. So I sat down and I started to sweat like, yo, hot flash wasn't a thing. I was like, oh my God. Like I was in there like this.
Okay.
And then the security guard, are you okay? Like, yo, why are you sweating so much? I'm like, I'm hot. It was hot in there. They passed their capacity. That was one thing.
No ventilation.
It wasn't much. It was underneath the train station.
What was that? Like, it was a spot underneath a
The
train
train
station.
station. Yeah, like yeah.
So you could hear like the train going by through.
Not really. It was soundproof. We need a train go by at all. There was music playing too. It was good vibes. Playing some really good music. Playing some Nicki Minaj. I was about feelings that night. But yeah, so then when I went back there to sit down, I started sweating. My homegirl wouldn't get me water. The line was really long. So as I'm sweating, I'm passing out. I didn't really give a fuck. I legit laid out.
The couch?
It wasn't a couch. It was like a chair, like a bench chair. It was like
I actually know what you mean. Hold on, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Then did people look at you?
I was that lit because my body was like, I was so.
Why don't you just get water? Like,
So the guy wouldn't get me water, but I couldn't drink the water. So I was so hot. Like I couldn't move.
wait, huh?
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
I couldn't really move or something. I couldn't really, after I laid down, I was stuck.
So you was hot.
I guess so.
Even if you're stuck, you're still thirsty. You still gotta drink something.
I couldn't because I was so stuck. And I'm a smoker. So the fact that I was this high, I was so confused on what was wrong with me. That was so stuck in my head on what was wrong.
I had a lot of high moments, but don't ever do wax because I don't know. You might just.
Oh, no. I am a smoker. Like I smoke, but I think it was more so the liquor. I'll be honest with you. I don't drink that heavy and I drink wine much heavier than you drink.
Speaking about the club talks, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Since you go out consistently, right? Explain the club scene nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
What really be happening on the inside? Explain the scene the moment
So
you
there's
go inside.
so there's like the the dressing. You see some women in like heels or whatever, and you see some.
They be wearing the fashion over dresses.
What's wrong with Fashion Nova? They get you right sometimes.
I didn't say nothing. I'm asking if that's what they wear.
Yeah, sometimes some have things from other boutiques. There are other boutiques that's out there besides Fashion Nova.
Rainbow.
Yes, Rainbow too. There is that.
So they out here. They came through with their dresses. They're looking good.
The fact that you really mentioned Rainbow, like you're really corny for that.
Oh my
Like that.
God. It's beginning already. I didn't even do nothing. Do nothing. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Man, corny for that shit.
So hold on. Okay.
All right, keep on going.
So my question, right, for you is,
I didn't finish my story yet.
okay, go ahead, finish your story. I want to know what happens in there.
Okay, fast I'm laying out. They get me water. I went to the bathroom. I threw up, I'll be honest. I think it was the liquor. Came back. I felt better. I still laid out on the because I was still sweating bullets. And the guy was like, do you want tissue? And I was like, no, because I have a full beat face. You're not fucking up my beat face with some tissue.
Even if you're sweating?
I don't give a fuck. My face not gonna melt. But if I add that tissue, it'll fuck it up. No. So I was just like this, breathing and things of that sort. Finally, gained consciousness a little bit more, and I went closer. And I was still sitting on the bench. We had to go in because the artist was coming in, so it was fine. And then when I got into the crowd, I was okay. But now it's so hot, I can't breathe because there's so much people. It's like past the capacity. It's like air is so thick. Mind you, majority of my friends was there, other friends was there. And I didn't know that because I was just so fucking lit. So I had to go sit by the window and I sat there and I waited. And he was asking me, am I okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. And they kept asking me, like, yo, I'm really good. I just need to sit down. Just let me sit. Like, homegirl's coming. And then I didn't want to leave because I didn't want to ruin the event for my friend. He really wanted to see her perform, and I wanted to see her perform too. And it was not like I couldn't be there. I just couldn't stand up.
So basically what you're saying is you got so high and got so lit that you got stuck as fuck. And then you just had to sit down and you sweating because it's hot as shit.
Yes, bullet.
So why didn't you get water?
I did get water. Oh, I did get water. I drank the water.
Okay, and after you drink water, what you do? You just sat there.
Yeah, because I couldn't still get up.
But you just told me, you know what? You're right.
I couldn't really get up. It was hard. I drank water when we had to, like, when we moved the second time to get closer, I started drinking the water. And then when we got inside the crowd, I was drinking the water. But then as I'm drinking the water, I still feel the air so thick. It was some hot air.
What did it smell like?
It didn't really have a smell at all. It was, I'll be honest, it was just the thickness of the air.
Yo, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
It didn't have a smell. It was just, so the air was just so thick. Because now people are smoking inside too. So I'm like, okay, I need to get to the window. And I was fine. Besides that, when she performed, I sang. And that was it. I had a good night though. I had a good night. It was good. Despite me like being intoxicated and things of the sort, the friend I went with, I've never like been with her. So for me, that was like a first time ever behaving like this as being going out. So she felt nice. She was laughing and she took mad videos and she was like, wow, like, because I'm never the friend to be this messed up.
Okay, I mean, I feel like we all been there.
Yeah. And I had a good time and she had her moments too. So, I'm there, I'm always there. So she reciprocated back, which I do appreciate because
So basically, you have a lit ass time.
I had a great time.
Next question. Next, everybody question here, right? How was y'all Valentine's Day?
It was great. It was good.
It was calm. I'm single, so
It was good.
I was chilling.
I was working. I looked at a nice little outfit on. And I worked.
I was working that day too.
I don't want to sound like I'm bugging another, but during Valentine's Day and whatnot, I was scrolling through social media and shit, and I swear I didn't see that much like lovey-dovey posts like
I did.
that you normally see. I swear to God.
I did.
Did you really?
I did.
I didn't see it as much.
I could definitely see that more so on her timeline than yours.
Yeah. But I haven't met a woman, so it's like I have literally a combination of both. But I didn't see too much of it.
Like, I even saw them men got nice little treatment. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, treatment? Sure.
they got little gifts.
So you're not like you didn't get like the usual like a pair of boxes. Like it was like a thoughtful gift.
But when they posted the gift in the bag and you're like,
If it's socks or underwear, lady,
hey,
that's not ladies. That's not thoughtful. In no way, shape, or form is that thoughtful. You better know what your man is. Give him what his interests are.
To my body wife.
No, it's not thoughtful.
well, it depends.
So yeah.
That's just like a
It's a
body wash
cologne.
where I was like, yo, I really want that, John. It's not thoughtful.
Okay.
Because my gift has to be thoughtful, right? I can't just get you some Victoria's Secret lingerie. You gonna want me to get some shit that's like thoughtful. So return the favor.
Far from rainbow.
You in this rainbow shit. Like, you, what's good with you? You fuck with bitches who like rainbow?
No, it's the same shit as me. Listen.
Get into shit. His resume.
You keep talking about this rainbow. Rainbow's still in business. This us mean people are buying. So.
Free promo too. Shit.
Sponsor?
Mentioned them what twice now? And then he did it again. Nah, that's the last time. Damn, that's tough. Free promo. From the GTP.
Yeah, no.
I had a good weekend. Oh, good Saturday.
Listen, before the end of this pod, you're going to have to get your lighter. I want to see you make the effort to dig through the frivolousness and grab that lighter.
And you act like you're not Mary Poppins. You don't have that much things in there, do you?
Get to what you were about to say.
No, it's more a question for her, realistically. Like, when you stepped into the club, I want to get touched on the club scene real quick. When you, like, let's say you going out, right? Minus what happened this weekend, right? Like, what's your thoughts when you walk into a club, realistically? And what's your game plan and how you move when you walk into a club?
First thought is, I hope they play my song when I walk in.
You want a theme song when you walk in?
Not even that. Any song that I like. You know, that like I know. I'm feeling like I pray they play my song when I walk in, so I could really be
So they had to play your specific song.
not specific song, but it could be any genre, but it could be a song that like I know that I like and I want to sing loud and raise my hand and shake my head while I do it. A song like that, yes, to walk into the club with you. My scenery is where we go. It depends on like where my friends are comfortable of staying. I don't stay with them throughout the whole night. Sometimes I do like move around a little bit and then come back.
He said, what are your thoughts? Go up there playing your song.
Yeah, okay, go side straight off.
Like, you just stepped in, like, imagine scene, boom, you stepped in, you with your girls.
Well,
Where's
you
the first
getting
place
lit
y'all
and
go?
having fun, basically. Like,
I mean, like like normally, like when guys walk in, they go to a specific spot, they scan the area. You know what I mean? Like they look around.
I just said too, like I pick wherever my friends decide to be within the club. And then I might just, no, I do. Like I go to the bathroom, walk around, really like see who's there. Because some people like to stay within the crowd. I'm fine with that. And I come right back. Or like if I see one of my friends there, I probably go back and forth or just still go around and come back with my friends. But I'm with them, but not all the time. I personally just want to like socialize and have a good time.
How can you socialize with the music so loud?
You dancing with a girl and she dance with you back and you're like, eh.
What else is in the scenery? That's what I want.
Well, I'm just dancing. Well, it's just, we're dancing. That's really what it's not much talking going on. It's not like I'm trying to like do some hanky-panky.
I say it down.
I'm confused. So what are you asking?
No, I'm saying like what else is in the scene? Like there's no, all right, so there's guys there. I have a DJ there. There's a DJ.
Of course. You at a club. What is gonna be there? I ain't at no club just to be there. There ain't no music playing, no song going on.
So no guy ever decides to walk up to you as you was dancing with your girl?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Oh,
I asked for the full scene.
I'm not worried about that. Like, if they do come but they want to dance, and it depends how they approach. You probably get a dance with both or one, or sometimes not.
Counts to you.
He has such a fit to me.
Why do you let him do this to you?
Because he's white.
You let him rope you in he just ropes you in. Slowly but surely, you sitting there, just roping you in, and that's all it be to you. Just ask you more and more.
More questions, and he's just changed fucking scenario. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, as much as you're changing it, I feel like you think I'm changing my, I'm changing my thought process, but you're changing what you're actually saying.
That's nice. I want him to. I'm there. I just want to know the process behind.
He wants to know a lot. Like, he wants to know every single detail. And then you just fall for it every time.
I don't even know what kind of details I'm going to talk about sometimes. Because when I'm in there, like, I'm more so worried about me having a good time.
No, I don't think.
Does that suffice for an answer for you?
That's great. That's a great answer.
You know, what do I say? Some women look good and will be looking for potential men. I don't look for potential men in a club. So you want to talk about when we bend over and shake our ass and shit like that? So that happens all the time. But we do. We probably do to every song that requires it. But who cares? We're enjoying ourselves. That's part of enjoying ourselves. Okay. All right.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was entertaining. Enjoyed that just now. I like how answer.
You know,
They didn't even do anything.
Okay. Settle down. So, next topic. Do women place a lot of importance on the context in which they meet a man?
yes, sometimes some of them go after men to see what they can get out of them, you know, rather than just dating a person for who they are. But if that's the case, a woman who's looking for the opportunity, a man to take care of him, things of sort of like pay rent or pay bills, which I'm not saying that's supposed to happen. A man not supposed to do these things for them, but most of us saying like they're not in a relationship. They're just like dating or talking, or they're just one of those women. In those cases, they're looking for different standards in a man than a woman who's dating a man just for themselves, or dating a man who has a vision and want to be a great person in their life comfortably rather than living life expensive. So there's two of those options.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Aris? Can you read the question? Do women place a lot of importance on the context in which they meet a man?
Yeah. Have you ever been to a shit test before? There you go. That's the answer. That's literally as simple as it could possibly get.
And they think like I think they're so used to doing it and then not noticing that they're shit testing them that when you call them out on it, they'd be like, "What? I wasn't doing that." I said that you was.
Then you say what, and then you give the exact time and date when they do it.
You was shit testing me, and I peeped the game. Like
that's crazy. It's like basically saying, "Let me see how much bullshit I can get with."
In your definition of shit.
We getting sidetracked.
Oh my.
We'll get to that. Just hold on to that. We'll get there. So, do women place a lot of importance on the context in which they meet a man? You said yeah.
And have you been shit tested? That's literally it. Where you have to go through hoops and downs when you first meet a person. You gotta play that game so perfect. Can't miss. It's like shooting a 3-pointer with like a blindfold. Chances are you're pretty much gonna miss. But you know, if you put the blind up a little bit, you can see where you aiming. You know what I mean? So basically, the reason why I say that is because you first meet somebody, get the number. All right, facts, be good. Then it's texting game time. Now you gotta play the texting game completely correct. Then it has to be like how you approach that answer. You don't want to keep consistently texting a person and then they don't text you back. And something that I learned over time is that I'm a person that if I need to say something, I will double text it. And I've come to realize that people don't like double texting over time. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Like, I'm just speaking the fuck, you know?
Fucking right, twice, nigga. I see the first.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like a double text. Like, you say a sentence, you go to the next sentence, you write something else, and then I realize that people.
You mean like that? I thought you mean like repeating the same sentence.
No. You know, don't you just literally say 3 or 4 things, and then that's it. And the person just replies with cake, you know, that kind of thing. But you gotta go through the shit test. You gotta fight through it. It's a never-ending battle until you get the nookie.
I think the context does matter for some, not all.
So you don't think?
I gotta make that first impression. First impression is always hit.
But I don't think that that's the case for all of them. I think that someone who will be understanding of a guy that maybe like does construction. So he got on them dusty ass Timbs, and he got on some dirty ass pants with my paint and concrete on them.
Have you seen social media where Shorty, I think she ended up saying like she doesn't know how much a garbage man, like, you know, sanitation worker makes, and they make solid money, but she assumed because he deals with garbage and he's dirty all the time, he doesn't make anything.
You just don't know nothing.
Then this is like this 2023. This is what's been said.
She don't know shit. But yeah, the context matters. Like if you look clean versus looking dirty, yeah, we'll probably give the man that's cleaner a better chance than the one that's like, you know, from work where he got to get on his hands and knees and shit. So yeah.
You ever seen like farm work? Them farm workers, like I think the correct term is agriculture, like the agricultural workers, they're dirty 24/7, but yet they make a solid, stable income. Imagine you talking to a guy, she's talking to a guy that is in course do 24/7. You're not gonna be happy because he's gonna smell like doodle, horse doodle, you know.
Like if you deal with a man that's smart, horse doodle, you should know how he's smart, right? So you should just tell him while he there. But it have to be. So I am the one man that's smart horse doodle. That's me on the bed because I want to be there.
That's just my opinion on it.
Touche. She got you. 1 point, Connie. She got you there. Say why? She got you. On the ropes. On the ropes. You better vibe and weed. Shit, fuck with show your ass. Show your ass. But yeah, the context matters. It definitely doesn't matter. I don't think it's the same. I think like I give an example. Like if me and you both walk into a pharmacy, I'm probably gonna remember the cute girl behind the register. I'm probably gonna remember her name. You're probably gonna look at that guy behind the register if I forget about him now.
Let's do something spectacular, like, you know.
So the context for me is not as imperative as it is for you. Like she could be working at CVS, not knocking anyone that work at CVS or any pharmacy, but she could be doing that, like not looking her best. As long as she's cute and fits my physical standard, damn.
There are women like that too. You know?
Yeah, but y'all like I don't think y'all find majority of men attractive.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked a grocery store worker's way?
If it was cute, probably small to him real hard.
How many men are attracted to you?
Like, I'll be honest, I don't pay attention to that. And throughout my day, I do. People tell me compliments like I got me beautiful, small things of that sort. But I don't. You know, I don't pay attention to that. It's not something to pay attention to.
In context, I'm not accepting that answer.
But you know,
I'm not accepting that answer. I'm not accepting.
I could have said what I think, but
what answer you look for me to say? Or what answer you expect a woman to say? I'll be honest with you, like throughout my day, I do basically not, I have a routine, so I do the same routine throughout my day. So I'm not worried about who's looking at me. Like in the gym, I'm trying to work out to get out within an hour and a half at least.
how much, on average, how much You're So Beautiful a day do you get?
Not that day, I say 3.
3 on average?
Yeah.
3 on average.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
But it depends if I'm outside. If I'm not outside, then
Of course. I mean, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. Like, that goes without saying. But no, I don't. I don't know. I don't believe you. I don't think that. I don't think that naturally women, a lot of majority of women just find a lot of men attractive. I think that y'all are very select. Y'all are very selective. So I don't think you just. I don't think most women find men attractive. Yeah, America. I don't.
Let's say that because
Dating, so as much as you guys mentioned, like people who have like high paying jobs and they just earn a lot of money. So who's dating these people who work at Foot Locker or who works at these retail stores, like, and they look and they look, I guess, presentable. Who's dating them? There are women dating them, like.
yeah, are they or are they just on vacation? They probably are dating though.
There are definitely people dating them for sure, but I think that
It's in rotation.
it's just less options for the person that's like a regular person or making less. Just less options. The person who's making more has more options to date around.
I get that.
Okay, so status for a man matters. Do you agree or disagree? Just hold on. Do you agree or disagree?
What do you mean by status? Like, what is status?
Status is like
Income, money, or is it mean that, or we're talking about status as in the person of who you are, like your name?
it's a combination of both. My income is just something that comes along with it, but my status is like the person that I am. Like if you know who I am, like you know for whatever reason you know me. The guy next door, you don't know him because you don't see him, but you see me. Like I have status. Do we agree or disagree that matters to women? Okay, do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. So a man that has status typically has more options, right? Really?
Shut up. Kim, shut the fuck up at this point because we can't get my thoughts together. Shit, I'm trying to have a conversation. And you want to bring your rebuttal in.
All right, my
And I
fault.
told you shut up.
Oh, is he? I'm getting you keep my mouth shut. I'm still over here. You got your thoughts together yet?
Not really, because he's fine. Repeat what you just said.
I don't remember what I just said.
I know. I know you spoke about status and how you were saying.
You were saying that you think that men that have status don't necessarily have more options than the men.
No, okay, so they do have more options, but I'm not saying that women, because also to the men who are, there are men who dogging women out, and as many other women, do you think they have status? Do you consider them to have status because they have many women?
You're not gonna like this answer.
Yeah.
Amongst men, that is one of the. I'm not saying it's the top reason, but in my opinion, that's one of the top things that we will give you as a man. Like that guarantee, like he getting it. That's one of those things. If you slaying a lot of box amongst men hierarchy, in my opinion, yeah, that's something that's up there. I'm not saying that it's a good thing that it's up there because it should be more about than just like I'm slinging a dick and fucking a lot of different women. But I think that is up there, generally speaking.
When I was speaking about the men who work in these retail stores, and I'm not saying they're not faithful at all, but these who work in the retail stores are probably work on the corner or probably hustling. You consider them to have status as well too.
They have status there's status there too.
So when I mentioned all men will have some type of status if it comes to women in general or themselves.
Yeah. Every man has a status level. Some have low, some have mid tier, some have top tier status. But yeah, there's status even at every level. I think at the low tier, it would be like the example you just gave, but like the niggas that's out there on the street. Well, I kind of heard different recently where the street nigga is not necessarily viewed as better than like the regular 9 to 5 guy. So I'm kind of like a little bit on the fence now with that one. But yeah, there's status at every level.
Okay, and if there is status at every level, that means there are different options for different people. So yes, women are going after men with status, but they all won't go after the same men at all. So that's why people are able to date so much people at once.
I have lesser options than Chris Brown. It's not even close. Not close. Like we are not on the same level
Of course.
at all. Like so, I hear what you're saying.
But hey, not saying you don't have options of women that don't want to date you.
Okay, now you change it.
You're not saying that. You're not saying,
really.
Because now we're talking about ones that want to date me. Then that's what he's on the side of truth.
So they ain't more truthful.
Aries.
He's on the side, but yeah. So yeah, me and Breezy don't got.
I understand he has status. All right, cool, but you don't have status either.
I know what I have. Just I understand that there's levels, and I accept that as a man. But
So what I'm saying to your question is that depending on the person of where they fit in within their lives,
mm-hmm.
different women will attract to them based on the status. And they do have options, but they options will probably limited to a certain type of woman that they attract. Like, you know how some people say, I'm always attracting people, women with,
I got a tough question for you when you're done.
oh my God, please don't.
I guess both of y'all, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you,
Do you think that majority of men settle for the woman that they went from a physical standpoint? Do you think that men settle?
no.
What do you mean by settle? Because there's different levels.
Like you like a girl who's fit, but you settle, but you're dating a girl who's, let's say, a little bit bigger, let's say oversized or overweight. That's a settle, because that's not what you typically would want. So do you think that majority of men settle when it comes to how a woman looks physically?
There's a lot of factors. I'm not gonna lie,
Yes or
but
no?
yeah, you could say that they could settle. But actually, let me take it. Let me give you a better perspective.
No,
Yes.
no. You didn't give me a yes or no. You said they could settle. I need a yes or no.
Oh, that's just reasons why though, because you could settle. Realistically, you could settle.
Okay.
And then you could be happy with what you got. But if that's the case, then niggas want to be cheating. That means they're not necessarily settling, not are they?
Say that again.
So okay, they could settle and be happy with what they got.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also got niggas who's out here, channeling their inner future, and they trying to go fuck the most elite of the elite. Did that man settle? He want to go fuck around with the baddies? Did he settle?
Maybe just because I'm high, I'm not really getting this question.
Think about what I'm saying. Like real quick, think about it. You could if you had a girlfriend right now, and she look okay. She wasn't like, I guess she didn't have the works. She didn't have the BBL. She was like a really slim.
She's not the belle of the ball.
Right. She's not the best. Right. But you're happy with her because she does everything else right. But yet, you know what I'm trying to say? A lot of niggas go out there, they do their thing. They out here going fuck around with other women, and that woman might have the aesthetic look that he's looking for. Does that mean did he settle? You get what I'm saying now?
Okay. Does that mean that he settled if he went out and still cheated on her with the aesthetic that he likes? Yeah. Because she may not be the belle of the ball, but she does all of the other
Physical appearance.
Yeah, I know. Belle of the ball is how you look.
Right,
That's
right.
like, are you the pretty girl in the room? Are you the prettiest girl in the room? She may not be that girl, but she checks off all the other boxes. But I still go and sleep with the woman that I do like. That's the belle of the ball. I still go cheat on her with her. So yes, I did settle. That's a settle. Am I bugging? Is that not a settle?
Yeah, it is a seven.
It's a reference. I don't know. I just think a little differently.
I just think that majority of men do settle. I think majority of people settle.
That's not.
Listen, we all settle. You
Right.
can't get what you like. There's not that perfect person out there. Like, there's nobody's perfect. So you're not gonna get everything you want in your significant other. You ain't find your life yet. So yeah, we all settle. Why we don't think we settle? I don't think that kills me with like we all have settled with every single person you've been with. You settle in some way, shape, or form. She didn't check off some box, my nigga. You settle. I promise you. Even if it's one thing, you settle. To do better.
I gotta do better.
You gotta do way better. So yeah, I think that majority of men settle when it comes to a woman's physical appearance because dark, but I don't think that majority of men are having sex. Like as much as you would want to, like as a man how much you would want to have sex on a daily.
Read it.
Most of us are not doing that even in a relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you probably not getting the amount of sex you want even in a relationship. Outside of it, like let's say you're not the coolest guy in the world and you're not the most swaggy and you're just a regular nigga. Most women are not attracted to just a regular nigga. You gotta have something. So you okay? Okay, so you think majority?
So you're saying an ordinary person walking down the street would be a regular person?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying that he has to be famous for a woman to like be interested in him. He can be a regular person, but he gotta have something. I think generally, like he gotta either be funny, he gotta have like swag, he gotta have a certain type of demeanor. Like I don't think that would you be attracted to the guy that's, let's say he's like the total opposite of other men that you grew up around. Still black, but just like the total opposite. You don't got none of that West Indian culture in him. You don't know what none of that shit that's going on over there.
We got some game and we're able to have a conversation. Why not? I don't think you're looking into a little bit more than it really is.
I think generally we like what we like. And like, okay, generally,
Mm.
and you can tell me if you disagree. Generally, for men, we like women who are, let's say, let's go with fit. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah. Or like it don't gotta be super fit, but it can't be sloppy.
So what if a bodybuilder?
She broad legs you out almost as than all of us.
Fit though. And then there's women who are not extremely bodybuilders, but because they work out so much and they enjoy it, they have more muscle than you. Don't consider that to be fit?
One time for the experience.
It could look more. It could look a little bit more masculine.
Wait a minute.
It can. It can. Sometimes it can because they work out so much where their legs is really, really big.
Yeah, the legs can be big, but like as the up top strong too, like they have like a super like they have tutorials, they got the shoulders out like that. Like is it like that? That's what you mean?
Yeah, but they still curvy.
Mm.
There's women like that.
There are men that like those type of muscular women, but that's not the norm.
I think about that. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not the norm though. Like that's a bit of an extreme actually. Like for a bodybuilder.
If you're talking about women, talk about say curvy women. Oh,
See now in the black culture, there's certain words that we have used as like ways to hide shit. Like, what do you mean by curvy? Give me break down curvy, because I think my definition of curvy probably different from your
What's your
definition of
definition?
curvy. My definition of curvy is a woman who has like a nice size ass, not huge. Right there, a nice size ass, a nice pair of breasts. Like I'm not saying she got like a triple G.
Mm.
Like I ain't saying they got to be that crazy, but you know she probably got like a D. Let's just say that. But she, you know, she got a little nice little hourglass shape, no stomach. Or if she, or it's like
Okay, let me hear it.
it's like, and they gonna hate me for this. Like they're gonna kill me.
But the build the bitch workshop, I don't.
So I don't think there is that good amount of chubby on like certain women, like they have that nice amount of chubby that where it looks really good on them. But in this case it's no stomach. Like a slim thick type of thing.
And basically, you're just starting an Instagram model.
I don't think that's what I'm describing.
Really? Because that's what I got out of it.
I did say hourglass.
With the slim waist.
But that's not what comes to
Slim,
mind
slim.
when I'm describing this. I'm not thinking of an Instagram model.
Oh, I'm about to say you can just scroll on Instagram one time and you'll see.
I'm not thinking about that. But yeah, that would be my definition of curvy. What is yours?
Keep fluffy.
Fluffy. My definition will be I think of curvy. I think about how the clothes fit the women.
Mhm.
That it fits them well. That it's not. It doesn't like I guess add on to their like I say add on. It doesn't take away from their body, but it adds on to it. So it's like yes, women who what you describe about women not having a stomach. That's it's a few. There are some, but there are few, and I think you are excluding women who probably may have more thighs than ass. You understand? So they won't have a big behind. Or they're all the slim women who are just more curvy in general. Because what you're describing, even when you say
There's different levels of curves, is what you're trying to get.
like so what you
She can
describing
be slim and she can still have
you're
decent
describing
curves.
what you see on like social media. Like you really are like
I can't say she's wrong because it is different levels of curves though. Because you can
so
have
like,
a skinny girl.
So that's what I mean about curvy
That's right.
women. And then when you describe a fit woman, right? Now there's different types of fitness. So when I say curvy women, I'm not excluding all the women of curves in general. Now there are some people that are shaped. You know, I have more top than heavy, or you know, I don't want to name them the things at all because it don't be nice. But there are women who are not shaved like Coca-Cola at all. There are those too, but not saying there's no one for them or people not attracted to them, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about Coca-Cola, but women who are more curvy and down. You can't exclude all type of curve just when you're just saying we want to have a nice ass, a nice pair of breasts, a flat stomach. You're describing
I thought when we talking about curves, I thought we talking about like I guess the meaning of curves where it literally is shaped like a curve.
yeah. So, but like I said, but some when they turn to the side, they may be curved this way, but they ain't curved so back so much at all.
So they got curvy thighs, but on that curvy ass.
Yeah, it may not be that as big as their thighs.
Okay.
you know? Or they're all slim women. Have a nice curve, but when they turn to the side, it's like if they have something, but it is not like a big curve.
My problem with this is I hear y'all and I take y'all point fair. You can tell me there's different levels of coverage, right? But now it's not now question can't even be answered because now it's like, well, if it doesn't, you can't exclude this, and this. Give me a general answer for what y'all perceive, what's y'all definition of curvy. I gave you mine. Y'all synopsis of it was I was describing an Instagram model. So just physical. What is your definition of curvy? And keep it general.
General. So my opinion is the actual shape of a curve where you have, upper, you get the stomach shape, like an ab, I guess the curve shape, the hips, that's really about it. And then, that's really about it. That's general sense.
When I describe curves, I'm sorry. I can't just describe. Because I feel like all curves are great. Even the women who have the little stomach, you can't exclude them.
That's what you're trying to get at, right?
Yeah, it's just the physical. It's just if you think that I just need you to give me a general answer for what you think curvy is. If you think that the girl who's the skinny one that's also curvy is the standard, like that is it for you to be curvy, cool. I just want to know where do you land? Because everybody can't come. Like everybody can't come. I just need you to pick what would you think is the general one. Like when I see her,
I think Google Translate will suffice. I'm just saying, because that's the best way to put it, right? What are curves? Because that is just hourglass shape. That's the best definition we could think of.
That's the best definition, but I've more seen like a woman who has like.
Well, you talking plus size curve.
But even like there's breasts, there's her ass, there's her thighs, and there's also her stomach. Probably she might have some arm fat. It's there. It's not unrealistic. That's curves. That looks beautiful.
Wait, no, I don't.
Because thick woman has thick arms. So if you are talking about their curves,
subjective.
It is. I like that.
All of them have, but I'm saying, but their arms is something that's.
So there's curves in your arms. Is that what you're saying? That's what you would.
So you don't have the muscles in your arm at all?
No, I do. What you trying to say?
It's just my fault to cut you off. It's just subjective. You view it as something beautiful. The next girl may be like, I don't view it. That's just.
I
think you got to fight, man. If you see me flying, like let me running full speed of flying, expect a drop kick. Easy shit.
I was gonna make another joke, but.
My God, come for me. What did I do?
You just came for me.
I didn't come for you.
Come on, do it.
You know what? That's all right. All right.
Does anybody have any titles that they want to talk about?
I'm gonna let you start. Not bring on that. You do your one, and I'm bring mine in.
I rotate. What you on the wall already? Why not?
Okay. So one thing I know that we had a conversation about is they said I was reading an article online, right? It said by the year 2030, which is 7 years from now, majority of the people are going to be single, and I said like 45% of women are going to be divorced from men. What are your thoughts on that? And this is 2030. We have 7 years.
Say that one more time for the slow people in the back.
Okay. So long story short, I ended up reading an article that ended up saying by 2030, of the people are going to be single in America. That means, and it also said that 45% of women are going to be divorced and single. So that's nearly half. 55% are going to be in relationships, polygamy, all that. So I'm asking you your thoughts on it. You have 7 years to go. And apparently, if it keeps going the direction it's going, it's not going to get any better. What are y'all thoughts on it?
You got Fronto in there, right? I can smell it. I don't think it's a lot. I just can smell it. Because I don't smoke with Fronto. So when I smell it, I can smell it.
Okay.
Damn. I do think majority of us will be single. The single life culture is like, it's out here. It's like, we see it all the time now. So.
Yeah, and it started, I think, 2021, 22, I would say. And now it's becoming a trend for that. Like I said, we have 7 years. What's your opinions? What are your opinions on that? Really? What are your opinions too?
I'll start with what I've seen on social media. A lot of women are saying like they don't need a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a trend. And I don't want to say a woman don't need a man. I'm not saying you don't need a partner to be with at all. I do feel like, we should go through life with someone itself. So saying if you're attracted to men, I'm saying like you shouldn't go around saying like you don't need a man in your life at all. I think that brings a lot of hate towards into relationships, especially unintentionally, especially if you're just dating to date. You bring that into it because that's how you view men. Because you feel like you don't need them, so why date them? I do see that. Also, too, in the work I see a lot of women angry, upset at men for their emotions. I think that has happened. I see it. I'm seeing a lot of hate towards men. So I do see how that's possible to happen in the next 7 years.
That's your fault.
My fault. Hello?
It was your fault.
What
You're the reason why people want to hate man. That's your fault. Yeah, it's word of the man misogynist. Like, for real. It's terrible.
And then some people, they feel like marriage is more so for the state rather than themselves.
It really is, though. It really is. I
So-
think people foremost, and it's more of a business and business transaction than it is like for like actual use. And when you do get married, you combine resources, which gives you opportunities to get more things. So I do think marriage is useful, but marriage comes at a cost for guys more than women. Realistically speaking, obviously, you get married, please sign that prenup. But even with a prenup, you're still liable to take losses. And the guy could have worked, I don't even know how much years on years to get that, and then just to lose it because of bitterness and, whatever is in that relationship. You know what I mean?
But when I talk about marriage, like also some people when I talk about marriage of the state, I mean marriage of people don't like the concept of like I guess the government knowing how much money they're making.
They're going to find out anyway.
So it's just like is that concept like I'm so serious. Some people like really want to like
So you'd have to tax it. You know what?
kind of beat the system type of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's too much of that trying to go on rather than just like,
You have to do taxes. They can come after you. They're gonna note that wherever they live in, they're gonna get that notice at their door. IRS gonna pull up. You'll owe some money. Stop hiding.
if you do it separately, yeah.
Okay.
I would say no. It's a lot of like tricks and schemes. I feel like a lot of people do to stay within the system, like still get certain benefits and still want to make money. And I feel like that is a little unrealistic. So that's why I said like, when they see marriage, they see it in that way.
Okay. I do want to give one last fun fact, which anybody can look this up, even if, whenever they get a chance. So, my boy actually told me about this, which is kind of funny. You see the state of social media, and this is hold on, let me just say this. It's going back to the 2030 thing. The fact that, back when we said about 2030. So, online, he told me to look online real quick, right? He said, go to YouTube. I said, all right, cool. To YouTube, and he's like, well, type in kill all men, right? Type it in on YouTube, there's actually searches for kill all men, like a lot of searches. When you go when it's fucked up, but when you type in kill all women, there ain't not a single search there at all. And this is like a fun fact that anybody can go and type it in, and you're gonna see that. Why? And I'm asking y'all, since I'm telling you about this, why do you think that is?
Like I said, I mentioned there's a lot of hate for men, like on social media. I'll say that. I don't know.
There's a kill all men section on YouTube.
First of all, the hate is how to get away with murder. There's a lot of shows on how women kill they men, so I'm not surprised. There's shows on it.
Okay. Yeah, but fuck. You don't think that's a little weird, kinda? Like realistically, you don't think that's kind of weird?
Women trying to kill men.
Y'all, there's a search for like imagine like you type like, for example, like you type in food. You know what I mean? You're gonna find searches for food and shit like that. Or you type it like you like macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? Why is that a search for? Like that's
It's
in my
fucked up.
opinion. I think that's like extremely like weird in my opinion.
That is fucked up.
But when he told me, it was just like,
How far back do these videos go? As far as like, what was it? Was it years? Was it months?
it's like I guess like years. Some of it's years. Some of it's like 2-3 months ago. Some of it's last year. So
Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna search. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
and let you matter of fact when you type it in and then type in kill a woman right after. Now I don't know why that's a search term, but it's kind of weird.
What do you see?
I'm seeing a lot of like, I'm seeing one video where somebody's reacting to a woman saying she wants to end all men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of not getting what you're saying. Okay, all men need to die by some dude named Poncho, but I don't know if he's trolling or not. But
Maybe not.
still,
Our social media is crazy. It's actually pretty.
ain't nothing bugging. Maybe, let me tell you, I see it. And
This when you finish or you get a chance. I'm not saying you do it now. When you get a chance, type in the reverse, and then you let me know what you think. But in the meantime, we could you can move on to the next topic. Which is I just said my topic.
The same thing pop up. That's on you on YouTube. Same thing pop up.
well, we'll do more homework on it later. Because I'm intrigued to see this.
There's like what made it okay for God to kill women and children in the Old Testament.
Whoa!
You got one of those steps?
You looking for yourself?
Okay.
Swear to God! I swear to God, I can't make that shit up. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. It is what it is. Hey,
Well, now, I mean, question is,
boy.
the question is,
Yes, let me hear the question. All right, so for those who don't know, it's not a risky text. It actually wasn't all that risky, but you know.
question is, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I can't do nothing tonight because nothing's not happening. I gotta take care of some things when I get home, and I gotta prepare for tomorrow. So ain't nothing happening tonight. I could care less.
Respect, okay.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Let's see how I feel. Not tonight.
Let's move on. We don't want to get too much into that. Let's move on. I think it's on you, Connie.
Yes.
What Trump is the
Yo, you made me go first, and I had it correct, ready.
Okay. I got Connie. I'm going to
Tag out.
Tag me in.
Tell somebody.
Are you the person you would want your child to marry?
Huh? I don't know how. I know. Wait, hold on.
Meaning like
Like me as a person, would I choose myself?
No.
Like,
No, just listen.
okay, go ahead.
Are you the person that you would want your child to marry? Meaning,
Another version of me.
like, there's that guy out there that the type of guy you would want your daughter to marry. Are you that guy? Are you that type of woman you would want your son to marry? Like, if he was like, Mom, I'm married or I'm engaged, you can't believe you. Do you think that you honestly fit that right now at this stage in your life?
I think I do. I like to cater to men. Like if I really like you, I will favor cater to you. Just because I want to. I don't care about the other women. Like if I'm dating you, like that's not my. I'm not worried about them at all. Cause he with me right now. So no, like my last relationship, I catered to my man.
You're putting a lot on catering.
Well, like
Cause we're talking about wife. So catering is in wife, but there's a lot more. So do you check?
you mean like within the household? Like so I did that within the relationship. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I did it. Like my past relationship didn't work out, not because.
So you think that you are right now what you would want your son? You this version of you right now is what you would want your son to come home with. Like you want your son to marry. Are you the person that you want your son to marry? You
Yes.
say yes. Okay. Aris, are you the person that you would want your daughter to marry?
Right now, at this current point, I could say yes to that. But for the things that I really want to do moving forward, I would say not right at this moment. Especially my views on marriage has changed a little bit, but I would say not at this moment. But can it be done yet? In my opinion.
Yeah, never at this moment is for a fact.
No, that's not.
No.
Not right now at this moment.
No.
Because I just came out during the relationship, which, in my opinion, didn't work out because it was just not right for each other. That's why it was. Wasn't a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It just didn't work out. But me being single,
You wouldn't want your son to date you?
no.
We're not talking date. We talking marry.
Me being single.
No, we talking about what? What do you mean? That was in the question.
Yeah, if I switch my answer, then
You think you are
Yeah.
who you want you to marry?
Easily.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna say no. I got a lot I gotta do. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. Honestly, I'm not there yet. Got a lot to do. So I don't think I'm the man that I would want my daughter to marry. Not me right now. No.
Okay. And you said yes.
Yeah.
Even after the relationship, right now, this current post, like right this second.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
That is dope that y'all like feel like y'all are like ready. Like that child would be the person that you would want your child to marry. Like that's dope that y'all actually like feel that way. Real shit. Like that's what's up.
Hey, why? Okay, so can we break down your thought process on why you say no?
I don't think that I am just mentally there yet. Like I still got things I gotta figure out and start doing.
Well, like, so you just need a little bit more self improvement, and then you would say yes to yourself.
I think I need some more self improvement. That's for sure.
Okay.
I got things I gotta change. I got sacrifices I gotta make. So I think I'm not there yet. Well, fun.
Great.
I enjoyed myself.
But you know what?
So you ain't even worry about your like.
I don't know. She carries it like underneath her bed.
No, I don't. I don't care anything out there, but like I'm not even worried. Like it's a conversation, and we are effectively communicating.
Effectively, she said. Effectively.
I don't believe that. But
Effectively, communicate.
I mean, we communicate. Is it effective?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna take the word for it.
I did forget to, we did forget to shout out to Set It Off Studios for like, doing this for us. We appreciate y'all most definitely. Got me holding it down. Set It Off Studios for real. But yeah, until next time, this is Gemtalk Podcast.
Connie.
Maris.
I'm Shap, also known as Hugh.
Yo, we're gonna check y'all later.
See y'all next time.